Hey, it's Christina with Tinagirl Travels, and in today's video, I'm taking you along as we navigate riding the train from Casablanca's Mohammed V International Airport into the city, arriving at Casa-Voyageurs station right downtown. If you're flying into Morocco and wondering about the easiest and most affordable way to get into downtown Casablanca, this video will show you exactly what to expect from buying your ticket to boarding the train and everything in between. So let's get started. Let's have a look on Google Maps of the area we're talking about. Casablanca Mohammed V International Airport, or CMN, is located about 30 kilometers or 19 miles south of downtown Casablanca. As we zoom out, you can see the airport is well outside the city center, nestled in Nuasir province. Now let's pan towards the heart of Casablanca. This is where most visitors head after landing, and right here, just east of the city center, is Casa-Voyageurs, the main train station. The airport train runs directly between CMN and Casa-Voyageurs in about 35 minutes, making it one of the easiest and most efficient ways to reach the city. Now, I do have a video on what to expect when you arrive at the Casablanca airport. I'll link that to the end of this video if you haven't seen it already. So once you're through passport control and picking up your luggage, you're ready to exit. Just follow the pictures of the train on the signs. But before you go down the escalator to the train, I'd like to suggest you get some cash from the Al Bareed Bank, located right near the exit. This bank worked the best for us and had no fees, so we always looked for this bank. You can take up to 2,000 dirhams out at a time. That's almost 300 Canadian or 216 US dollars. So it's enough to get you started. Try to break those big bills right here at the airport if you can. Buy yourself a coffee or a chocolate bar and get some smaller bills. Let's head on in and buy our ticket. The service between the airport and Casa-Voyageurs only ran once per hour, not like Europe where the trains run every 10 or 15 minutes. But anytime we don't need to deal with a taxi driver, it's worth it for us. We're also not in a rush because we arrived so early, we can't check into our hotel for hours anyways. So you can get in line to buy a ticket from an agent, or you can use the machine. We're going to use the machine. All right, so we're going to choose English and immediate departure. And we're going to click on Casa-Voyageurs. We're going to choose second class for 2 adults. So it's 120 dirhams for 2 people. That's about 13 US dollars or $18 Canadian. Now let's have a look at what it would cost to go first class. All right, let's check out the prices for the first class ticket. We're going to do the same thing, 2 passengers to Casa-Voyageurs and first class. And click that next button, and it's 160 dirhams. So 160 dirhams is actually 1731 US or 2392 Canadian. We're going to go ahead and do that. I want to see what first class is like. We just tap our credit card. Our train leaves at 8:50. It's 8:11, so we have a little while to kill before the train comes. Let's have a look around. This area has some car rental agencies and some food. Car rental agencies that I've actually never heard of. Now it is Ramadan, so when we're visiting, so it's very difficult to find any food anywhere. Snack Winter Ice has a few things. Some nice pastries and some juices. We traveled all around Morocco for 2 weeks by train. I bought all our tickets except for this one on the ONCF website directly. I did check sites like Rail Ninja, and you can buy this ticket in advance from Rail Ninja, but it will cost you 30 US dollars per person. We're only paying 650 US per person, and that was buying our ticket the day of right here at the station. So third-party sites have a large markup on these tickets, so keep that in mind. The ONCF website was a bit of a bear to deal with. I actually couldn't connect using Google, and I had to use Safari to access it, and even still, sometimes it was quite glitchy, but worth it in the end because it was way cheaper. Morocco's train stations might surprise you. They're way more modern than most people expect. Tangier is super sleek and clean, and it's the starting point in the north for Morocco's high-speed train, the Al Barouk. It feels more like an airport than a train station. Then there's Fez. It's classic Moroccan design with a twist. You've got beautiful arches and tile and stunning woodwork. Have a look at this. And Marrakech, it's one of the prettiest stations around. Big glass front, modern inside, but still has those Moroccan design touches that make it feel unique. These stations aren't just functional, they actually make train travel in Morocco feel kind of luxurious. The airport station, maybe not so much, but if you're traveling by train, you have something to look forward to exploring. When you go online to book a rail ticket in Morocco, the ONCF site doesn't even show up. Instead, you'll see all kinds of third-party sites, and personally, for this particular train ride, I wouldn't worry about pre-booking a ticket. Here's our train, let's get on and have a look. On the side of the trains, you're going to see a number. There'll either be a 1 or a 2, and we booked first class, so we're going on the train with the number 1, indicating first class. Alright, this is pretty rough looking. I had higher expectations. It's a little scrappy in here. This is definitely an old train. There's a place to store your luggage and there are sockets to plug in your chargers. There are not a lot of stops on the way to Casa-Voyageurs though, so we won't have a lot of people coming in and out. It's only a 35-minute ride. But this is first class. Wow. Okay. Let's have a look at second class. It actually kind of looks nicer in here somehow. These colors look a little brighter and happier than the colors in first class. Here we are at Casa-Voyageurs, 35 minutes, so easy to get here. I'll show you this beautiful train station. As I showed you earlier, we found all the main train stations in Morocco to be beautiful, really modern, really nice, with interesting art installations, lots of shops and restaurants. Casa-Voyageurs is also where you'll catch the bullet train to Tangier. I have a video coming up on that in a few days. Thanks so much for coming along on this ride from Casablanca Airport to Casa-Voyageurs. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Tinagirl Travels, and don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss a new travel video. Before you go, check out the links in the description below for our favorite anti-theft backpacks, day packs, and crossbody bags. These are the ones that Keith and I use on every trip we take, and we highly recommend them. Thanks for watching Tinagirl Travels. If you want to see how the rest of our trip goes, be sure to follow along. Here are some videos I think you might like to watch next.